Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor. And in this video, we're going to be talking about why you are not successful in making money online. Now, for the most part, most people will be watching this video because they haven't made their first dollar online yet, or they haven't got some type of consistency, right? If you're watching this, you've probably tried YouTube automation, affiliate marketing, how to start your own agency, Amazon automation. You've probably ATM businesses. You've probably seen the whole lot. You've seen the rest, right? There's a lot of stuff online, and it's really, really easy to get confused and bogged down as to what actually works and what doesn't, right? Now, the reason why you haven't been successful with any of these things is actually not really the vehicles, right? It's actually not the guru or the course that you took or whatever it might have been, right? There's going to be a plethora of reasons as to why you may or may not have been successful. But the key thing here is I want you to understand as you kind of walk away from this video is the problem is not the guru. The problem is not the course. The problem is not the vehicle. It's actually you, right? Now, that may be pretty hard to hear, but hear me out here for a second. So there's another thing that comes after this, which is obviously, the wrong vehicle, wrong expectations. But let's talk about shiny object syndrome and consistency. The biggest by far problem that I see with people trying to make their first dollar online or get some consistency or get really exponential growth when it comes to making their first dollars online is they're not consistent enough, right? They have shiny object syndrome. They're doing a marketing agency for 30 days and then they're doing affiliate marketing the next. They want to start an e-commerce store and then they want to create their own e-commerce brand. They want to do print design, tops like t-shirts, apparel, like that type of thing. Then they want to do this next hustle, the new biggest thing, or then crypto's in a bull run and they want to be trading and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The whole point I'm trying to get you at is, yes, there's a lot of confusion online about what's going to be the best thing for you, but all of these business models work, right? I personally have friends that I've confirmed and seen in person that all make very, very good money doing all these business models: affiliate marketing, e-commerce, agency, everything. I've seen it all work very, very, very well. The biggest thing that I see is people don't actually stick with it, right? And the reason why that's a problem is compound interest is a thing, right? And the amount of, the actions that you take now, although so small they may seem, will eventually stack up to be a huge exponential result down the long run. Now, let me expand a little bit more on what I mean by that. Before I got any success online, before I made any money online, what I'd done, I'd tried Amazon automation, I tried affiliate marketing, I tried starting my own marketing agency multiple times and failed. I got scammed for trying to buy a YouTube channel. I really did pretty much everything under the planet or under the sun that you could think of when it comes to making money online. And I was unsuccessful at all of them because the problem was I didn't actually have the right guidance. That was definitely number one. But number two is I switched and changed everything without even giving it a shot, like a proper shot or a good chance. I'd maybe try to start my own marketing agency and then blame the course or blame the coach or blame that the agency is not right or blame that, saturation's there. The biggest problem was I wasn't actually taking self-accountability. And when I dropped, $7,500 on a mentor, that's when I really started to take things seriously. And that's when I basically persisted and consisted over a long duration period of time, which again, just a little snippet, before I even made my first dollar online, it had been 6 to 8 months, right? Does it have to take you that long? No. Like some of our students are crushing it and they're getting, their first commissions within 14 days, a week, if that. That's why I created what I do at Remote Sales Academy. But long story short, it took me a very long time to even earn my first dollar online. And the reason, but once I actually got there, that's when things started to pick up, right? For months, I cold book leads and I had no idea what I was doing and I made no money at all. I didn't have the right skills, all that kind of good stuff. But I persisted and I stayed consistent, right? There were 5 people on the team when I first started. I was the last guy standing, right? Was it a shitty job? Yeah, absolutely. But the main thing is that I persisted over time, and that actually got me to my first dollars online. And if you haven't had that moment for you yet, where you make your first commission, where you make your first dollar online, that is when the game changes. Literally just overnight, once you receive money in your bank account that's, classed as like Wi-Fi money, that's when, things will really truly change for you. And then once you get proof of concept, you can start to build from there. But by far, that's the biggest thing that I've seen as far as like not getting success online is by far, having shiny object syndrome, jumping from thing to thing and never being consistent. And the problem is there's a guy named Sam Ovens and he talks about this concept and it really kind of stuck with me. Over time, you won't remember the actions that you've done or the inputs that you've created to create the outputs that you wanted. So the inputs that you do over time, bit by bit by bit, whether or not you're training, whether or not you're spending money, you're learning on ads, whatever it might be, whatever business you choose to do, which is, I'm a high advocate of, remote sales. I think that's the easiest and fastest pathway, but there are many, many ways you can go about it. Where was I? Yeah, so the consistency. So you'll notice that you'll do these small little habits and changes over time, and then out of nowhere, you'll get exponential growth, right? Just like I did. I went from absolutely earning nothing for like 6 to 8 months. Then I went to doing actual full-time closing / sales. Then I earned my first 5K month. Then I went to 10K. Then I went to 20K, 25K. And I was traveling the world, doing what I wanted to do, traveling in Bali, having all the freedoms that all these guys online that you see talk about, right? Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about is, I guess the second reason why you're not successful online is you're picking the wrong vehicle and you have the wrong expectations. Huge misunderstanding is that you're going to be a millionaire in 90 days. Totally not true. What I would ask you to do is change that mindset and actually think long term. Okay, what if I just committed and I dedicated to this one skill, this one business for 6, 12, 18 months? Would it be worth it to you if you're able to travel, have all the freedom that you want, all the flexibility that you want, be financially free, location free, all these types of things? Would it be worth the sacrifice to earn little money, whatever it might be, the time sacrifice, whatever sacrifices that you need to make to get to that outcome? If not, then maybe you're not meant for this game. But if so, if you're willing to risk 6, 12, 18 months, does it have to take that long? Absolutely not, right? Like I mentioned, I've seen students of mine speed up the process much faster, where they get it in 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, right? And they unlock those potential options that they want to. And I think that's the key thing here about unlocking choice is the big thing here. And that's the whole beautiful thing about online business or online, money, Wi-Fi money, is that you can do whatever you want. You can have location freedom, all that type of thing. But it's the wrong expectations, thinking that it's going to be a fast, quick grab opportunity. You're going to make money straight away. Totally not true. I'm going to break that veil for you right now. Can some people do very, very well, very, very fast? Absolutely. But is it the chance that you're going to be that guy or that gal? Probably not. So don't head in with those expectations and pull out your expectations from the micro more into the macro, right? And then, of course, speaking about the wrong vehicle. So when it comes to making money online, you need to pick the right opportunity and the right vehicle, right? There's Amazon, there's affiliate marketing, there's digital, there's starting your own agency, there's starting your own coaching business, there's starting a plethora of things that you can do, really. And I've tried them all, I really have. And I failed at pretty much all of them, right? Do they all work? Absolutely. But you have to pick the vehicle that's actually going to be right for you. The reason why I teach, how to get involved into remote sales, so the high ticket sales industry, online education industry, or just sales in general and working completely remote, because that's a lot more mainstream these days. You can earn significant amounts of money and you're learning a skill, right? When you're learning a skill, that can't be taken away from you, right? Amazon can take away your money. They can take away your business. Facebook can shut your ads down. It's your coaching business is dependent on clients. Your marketing agency is dependent on clients. Can you learn skills that are necessarily transferable? Absolutely. But when you learn sales, you get good at sales, you truly can do anything that you want and basically pave any pathway that you want as well. when you get really good and you have, great, achievements, background, experience, all that type of stuff, you can walk into practically any business and make as much money as you like, because you are the guy, you are the gal to go to that the business relies on to grow, right? To expand, or even to sustain and survive. Because I guess when you're good at sales, that's the number one thing that every business owner needs. Sure, they need leads, but they're going to have to get someone to sell those leads, right? So with that said, that's just pretty much a nip in the bud. So we've got shiny object syndrome and consistency. Those are really important factors to consider. And of course, really taking thorough consideration around what vehicle that you're going to go into. Is it high ticket sales? Is it affiliate marketing? Is it e-commerce dropshipping? All of them work. You have to pick the right one for you. And obviously, I'm a high advocate of remote sales, considering that's what I do and what I teach. But I'm going to assume you've watched this video for a reason, because you've been trying to figure out this stuff for a while and you haven't been successful. Those are the reasons why. And I'm just going to finish the video here. So hopefully you found that valuable, and I'll see you in the next video.